maqlaysaa soo baa qarax ka dhacay banaadir ka dhacay mar kastaba waa alert ama waa crisis ha jiro ama ma jirin sababta anytime wax dhici karaan.
ICRC has a long history and a wide expertise in delivering humanitarian assistance in conflict areas. But in 150 years of practice, war's pattern have changed. Access to hospital is becoming more and more difficult.
We are on the motorboat that will take us from Djibouti to Aden.
And health professionals are often the targets. Facing an evolving world, ICRC adapts its emergency and long-term hospital response through a multidisciplinary approach. We ensure a continuum of care for the patients from the time the patient is taken in charge by health professionals until he's back to society.
Yenyo bene wan men wong batum sime an tum yego ayeteta akinde yenyo nyonya benga kamon non nan dilong ndong te san dia te san an won la gare bene wan men.
We do medical evacuation to refer further to the special and hospital care when needed.
Because of logistics, you cannot just bring a patient who has been requested to be flown today, you cannot bring him today. So if you get injuries as fresh as 6 to 8 hours, the outcome will be better, okay? If we find them after 7 days, you can imagine, okay, there will be infection, there will be some other problem.
So there's an evolution from the acute emergency life and limb saving surgery towards a more comprehensive approach, looking at the longer term outcomes as well. And this means engaging more in some of the basic reconstructive surgical techniques, particularly with plastic surgery and orthopedic surgery. There's a lot of misunderstanding about plastic surgery, for example. People often think of, cosmetic surgery and this kind of stuff, but actually plastic surgery grew entirely out of war surgery. We often focus entirely on the surgical procedure, but that's a small part of the overall approach.
ICRC bring multidisciplinary care in the hospital, linking emergency care, surgery, perioperative care, physiotherapy, and mental health. With increasing situations of violence all over the world, there is a massive need to take care of not only the wounded, but also the sick. We are getting prepared to address more specific women and child health needs. To make this sustainable, we work with local structure if it already exists. We support them with better infrastructure and we train health staff. We need to have a flexible workforce, agile enough and skilled enough to quickly adapt to all modern conflict situations.
In the last 1 month, about 30,000 people received services in the hospital. That's a huge number.
What we do within the ICRC is we see what is already existing within their structures and we tap into that system. But of course, in the hope that we start small within where we work, let's say a surgical project, but at the end, our thinking or the vision is to improve the overall system in the hospital.
Implementing new strategies and new ways of taking care of patients, our goal is to really improve the quality of care and ensure knowledge transfer for a sustainable impact of our action.